Gaming Hub, coming back to give you a little bit more robot action and a little bit more of me getting my ass handed to me. Hope you're ready for some more action. This time I'd like to be able to show off such things as the tall neck and some of the open world environment. Not quite sure what we'll get into here. You never do when you stream, but that's improvisation for you. If you'll give me just a moment here, if you'll allow me to attend to one quick thing, I will do that, and then we will be A-OK, ready to go. Alright, your patience is greatly appreciated and I will assure you will be rewarded. So, without any further ado or rambling, let's go ahead and get on into this. So, last time we saw Red Maw. Got beat up pretty bad by that. Yeah, let's not talk about that. He who controls Red Maw. I was actually looking at the trophy achievement rate for that trophy, and it was only listed as 1.9, I think. Because not only do you have to earn enough of the acknowledgements for completing each one of the hunting trials, you also have to complete the quest leading up to that, and that is in itself very challenging. It's not exactly the easiest quest line, but
can't even make a dent in that thing.
I feel like this game is an accurate reflection of life. It starts off really easy. Everybody's looking out for you. And the moment you're set off on your own, and well, pretty much everything wants to slap you in the face. Now, I would have said something much more vulgar. However, I've got family watching out there in the living room, so I will try to hold the vulgarities this time around. Unfortunately, I did this tall neck right here off of my stream last time, so I will have to find another one. I do believe I already have a quest for one up. I do. Got a tall neck and the spear shafts. Think of it as a giant metal giraffe apatosaurus. And try telling your friends that and not having them question whether or not you've been smoking something. Like, oh hey, what'd you do today? Oh, nothing much. I just ran around, killed a few bandits, climbed a giant metal, stuck a pike in its head, and I saw the whole world. And they'd be like, okay. That's a plausible story you got there. Cool story, bro. Giant metal giraffes. Haha, well, you know, 2017. Social justice warriors aren't the only thing making a splash. Let's not get started on that. Alright, so I don't know really that I want to walk all the way to the destination, so I'm going to procure a mount. Alright, we're out here in the outback and we got ourselves some broadheads here. Gonna sneak up real quiet like, because easily startled. You know what you want to do here is grab your prey and mount it up like there's no tomorrow. You're going to do that silent strike. Observe as it graces so majestically upon its prey, the grass. Unfortunately, this is not the day for this particular broadhead, so I'm going to mount him up. Can't do quite the Australian accent, but you get the point. Alright, so I have now got myself a ride. I'm gonna ride this bad boy on out to the tall neck. Hopefully I don't get tall wrecked. Thank God you don't have to fight him. I'd like to think of you stealing these things, because if you think about it, machines are in fact inanimate objects and can be stolen, and regardless of whether or not these things had a previous owner, wouldn't that make this something like Grand Theft Robo? It makes me wonder. These things have to belong to somebody. I know there's giant machines creating them. Spoiler alert, plug your ears for the next couple of seconds. But, the machines are actually made in the cauldrons and woven out of light. Now, I don't quite know what it is that creates that light source or what keeps powering the cauldrons, but I do know that they are made out of light, so I almost feel like this is another little bit of something that could be tied into reality, because we all know about 3D printers, so this could be that on absolute steroids. Society has killed itself off with technology in this game, and nobody quite understands what it actually is, other than that it's become part of their nature and their life, as far as the characters in the game go. Yeah, I don't blame you, I wouldn't want to jump off that cliff either, but this is a video game, you're not real. You kindly jump to the long walk off a short cliff there, buddy. I think you'd rather just try to stop. Whatever. He ain't having it. You can lead a broadhead to a cliff, but you can't make a jump. Too bad it's not a Skyrim horse, climbing up 90-degree angles. It's taking way longer than it should. Quit being so persnickety! You rickety dickety. There we go. Now we're cruising. I'll be rolling down the street. I'll be rolling to the beat. Okay, again with the not wanting to jump off cliffs thing. Okay, this thing is really unwieldy. I don't think it likes me. And I probably should just invest in a fast travel pack, because this is completely ridiculous. I don't know what the deal is, but he's not wanting to jump off any ledges. He's being really, really strict on that. Come on, now what are you doing? Ugh. Yeah, I don't want anything to do with those over there. I think those are called tramplers. Alright, so I'm gonna make my way out to the tall neck. It's in an area I haven't actually explored yet. At least I don't think I have. I was gonna save it, but I realized that I should probably make up for the catastrophic result of the fight with Red Moth from the previous stream, so that is what I intend to do. Of course, as with every other RPG I've ever played, this game definitely follows the save early, save often rule, and if I had a nickel for every time I wished I'd have saved, and didn't, I might have like 3 nickels. I'd be rich. I mean, I live in Iowa, man. Nobody has much more money than 3 nickels. You can ask any one of us. Unless, I mean, we're rich in Kern. Kern on the curb, and Kern potatoes, and corn ice cream. I mean, if you're into that sort of thing, I'm not. In all serious, there probably is a corn ice cream. Here I am talking about ice cream that tastes like corn and riding a robotic bull. Scaly Gaming Hub. This is what we're about. Okay, so I'm finally getting closer to my destination and my awkward rambling can stop. So as I make my way over the hill, over the river and through the woods, to Grandma Tallneck's house we go. Whoa, 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 that was weird. I don't know if that showed up on the stream, but there was a really brief loading screen. Faster than I can even read whatever it said, it just ended. That was really strange. I've never seen the game do that. Maybe I'm just going too fast, ironically. Need that PS4 Pro, though. Just kidding, I have a regular one. Because I be original. I swear to God, if that's the... Oh my God, this is where I thought that... This has to be. I'm like 90% sure this is where I fought that stupid storm bird. I'm not doing that again. I'm getting my ass out of here.
My focus is receiving another signal.
Getting some PTSD flashbacks there. Alright, so after traveling all day on the back of a metal bull... Wait a minute. This game is rated T, but I'm an attractive young lady riding on the back of a mechanical bull. Can you just take a minute and appreciate the perspective that can be placed on that? And whoever said that couldn't be appropriate would really be rolling in their graves to see that it is now false. Alright, so we have made it to the site of the tall neck. And these are interesting side objectives that you could do. Now, there's only a few of these that roam around the world. Unfortunately, or fortunately, depending on how you look at it, these are not combat-oriented machines. You cannot override them, you cannot attack them. Aloy will make comments that, can't even put a dent in that thing. The thing's way too big to take down, so don't even waste my time on that. Instead, they have really unique ways of dealing with them that allow you to reveal new points on your mini-map. And by doing that, I will be able to see all the available sites of machines and uncover much of the lands around them. So I first need to figure out where exactly I will be needing to make my initial landing point on that. Now, I think if I get up on this cliff right here, I can do that, but first I'm going to take care of these watchers. Wait, how's it? Okay, I guess he's not down. He is now. Savage. OG kill. Alright, so... climb on these green rocks. Bob Moss.
Be fascinating.
I don't think I was actually supposed to do that, but hey, I play by my rules. Because I'm a renegade. And to those of you who recall that annoying-ass song, I deeply apologize for invoking any memories of that by saying the word renegade. Oh, birdie! Pretty birdie! Pretty birdie! Pretty birdie! Don't kill me, pretty birdie! Don't kill me, pretty birdie! Don't kill me, pretty birdie! Baby, you be looking so fine, I want to remove all your components. Oh, now don't get feisty, no need to show. Hey, 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 hey. Indoor voices, thank you. Well, I knew I was going to put it to bed one way or another. I'm not putting this Robo through, yeah, it's messed up. Oh, birdie. Birdie. Boydie. Birdie. Verdoo, birda, verdoo, birda, verdoo. Birda, verdoo, birda, verdoo, birda. Ow. Okay, I'm really trying not to die. This could be going so much better, but it's not, because that's my luck with streams. I might actually die before I even make it to the location I'm trying to get to. I feel like the level scaling isn't exactly appropriate for what it's supposed to be. I feel like even though it would say that I can do like level 14, 15 machines? 13, actually. They fight like... I mean, God, the level cap is only 50. If I'm having this much trouble with them at level 31, then I don't really imagine what higher levels or higher difficulties would be. Alright, good news is, I'm closing in on the tall neck here, so... ideally, I'll be able to avoid the rest of that combat by jumping on the back of this machine! I succeeded.
Made it.
Now to climb up to its head. Haha, suckers! Oh. 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 How's that for ragdoll physics? Oh my. I was convinced that if I was actually hit while on the back of a tall neck, that I'm going to be able to be knocked off because of the lock-on system as far as ledges and such go. But clearly, and as always, I have been proven wrong and mistaken. So I might have to take a less haphazard approach on this, because I'm sure as hell not going to repeat the mistakes that I made of getting my ass handed to me like I did in the previous stream. Unless, of course, by somehow to those more sadistic people that are watching is humorous to them, then by all means, then I will do nothing but getting my butt handed to me. But, that's not what I'm doing. I'm just trying to climb up somebody's neck. My tall neck, my tall back. No, just kidding, I'm not going there. Okay, this time, I'm gonna try and see if I can't just override them rather than start a fight I know I'm not gonna be able to finish. This is not the ideal ground for fighting these things, and the fact that there's two of them doesn't make it any easier. You can use a Sanic blaster on them, there's no. Alright, strip them components down, because you're a dirty birdie. And you know what we gotta do with dirty birdies. Kill them. We kill them dirty birdies. Oh, ow. That looks like it hurt. Jeez, Aloy, get up! What are you doing hiding behind the rocks? Oh my. Oh my chicken pie. I can't believe I'm doing this again. The definition of insanity. Multiple attempts at doing something, expecting a different result each time. And at that would mean that I'm insane for thinking that I'm not going to get my ass handed to me. Which says something about being an optimist. But we're not going to get too deep into philosophy, because this is a game about killing robot dinosaurs and robot birds and picking up plants and shooting fish at over 50 meters in the water. Because Aloy's just that good of a marksman. Or markswoman, for all you SJWs out there. In which case I would prefer if you didn't watch the stream at all. But, hey, business. Alright, oh, not override. Kill that thing. Oh, get dunked on, scrub, G-O-M-L. Get on my llama. I think that's how you kids say it. Alright, so it doesn't look like that thing has any more components. I'm not gonna make this drag in. So I'm gonna shoot this thing in the face. Ow. I don't think I can damage it with this if it doesn't have any more components, but it almost looks like I can knock those lungs off of it. No, okay, well, I got it knocked down. That's good enough. Whack it one more time. And there we go, we have ourselves winner chicken dinner. Unfortunately, I can't seem to loot the resource that it was dropping that was rare. I feel like, despite having all my slots open to resources, that I still have much to be desired in the amount of capacity I can carry. But hey! It's my problem, not yours. Alright, I think this is the last one. Or not. Okay. Remember what I said about me being wrong? Well, I was wrong about that too, because I'm always wrong. Not even just sometimes. I'm getting out of here. When in doubt, wimp it out. Not whip, wimp. I ain't having this. If this...
Be able to jump onto the tall neck from here.
For all these stupid long legs. Gracious. I don't know what I think about that, but I'm not having it. Well, I'm not really sure if that's supposed to be a root or that's a tree that was bent over so badly. This, ladies and gentlemen, is what advanced depression looks like. The tree was trying to grow up straight and tall, but was like, I'll never be a big, strong, woody tree. And he gave up. Don't be a sad tree, guys. If you have a tree, a loved tree or a friend tree, who needs help and is struggling to grow up big and tall like that one, please, call the Aloy hotline and get some help. This has totally been a paid advertisement by me. So I gotta get that cash. Alright, so I'm not quite close enough to be able to make the jump, but I think if I get on this ledge right here, I probably will be able to. Take a health potion for good measure and some plants. Alright, jump on that. There we go.
Okay, time to climb up to its head.
I'm gonna go all Nathan Drake on this. Completely ignore all laws and reasons and common sense and just climb on the back of a giant metal giraffe. Savage. That one was actually much easier than some of the other ones to climb. Alright, now the coolest part is not only the fact that I get to jab this needle in its head. Well, to it, it's basically a needle. And get this signal here so I can get this awesome mask animation thing here. But wait until I rappel down. That'll be even cooler. Or repel. Oh hey, that was the last one. Holy crap! I guess I've overridden all of them. Ladies and gentlemen, you have seen a tall neck being overridden. Gentle giant. Oh Jesus! Okay, never mind. Not so gentle giant. Spent a moment admiring the view of such a majestic creature, and I got my ass stomped. Oh, that's mine. Okay, I was like, why is there a broadhead right there? Crazy broads. I'm gonna save my game here. Alright, so there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That's the first point I wanted to show. That is a tall neck. So apparently there's only like 5 because it says that was the last one. Oh look. Yep, there's 5. I mean, that kind of bums me out. I don't like rushing through games, but I'll be damned if that's not really cool. Alright, let's see what we get. Yeah, I had my eye on that skill because it seems like when I'm about to die, it's been the time I really need to use my spear. So now that I'll be able to do that, I might be in better shape. Take a look at our quest log here. Got a lot of side quests. 2 main quests that I'm more than double the level for. Because logic. Some hunting ground stuff, which I don't want to embarrass myself by failing to do challenges and the ridiculous time expectation it has for me. I will not be doing. I do not currently have any open cauldrons or corrupted zones, and I don't really feel like doing any of the tutorials, so I think I'm going to go with the errand for in foreign lands. So let's see what we got here. We got Bulan, the captain of Day Tower, needs assistance searching the valley for a missing Karja patrol. Now, if I've learned anything about looking for missing patrols in video games, I'd have to say that boy did. That boy did. Alright, well, since that was a really disobedient mount, what I think I'm going to do is instead, this time, I'm going to actually do a fast travel and save you the burden of having to watch through that. And travel all the way up to the campfire. Let's sit around the campfire and sing our campfire song. Our CAMPFIRE SONG. I would sing, but I don't generally sing when I'm on camera or anything. However, if you do want to hear me sing, I actually have a really good singing voice. If you go to my channel, Brennan Harward, then you can see me do a cover of a Living Tombstone song. But if you're not interested in that, then, well, not my problem. Not that it's your problem either, of course, but, oh yeah, Mr. Krabs! Loading screens are like the elevators of video games. They always seem to bring out the most awkward in people, and tend to be rather long and uncomfortable. Yeah. Wouldn't that be amusing if every video game from here on out had elevator music play instead of whatever it is it would normally play? Alright, so I'm gonna investigate the village of zombies. Oh, excuse me, this isn't World of Warcraft. They're not zombies, just because it says Forsaken, so. I'm gonna grab these plants. Gonna put these plants in my pants. Alright, so I'm supposed to investigate this village. I guess that's what this is. I vaguely recall passing through it, but... Alright, so I'm supposed to be looking for a missing patrol. He could be anywhere. He could be up there. He could be down there. Oh, is that him?
One of the Karja soldiers fell here. The other soldiers must have retreated. What to wear?
Find out in an all-new episode of... Just kidding, we're not doing that. Follow the tracks. Hope it doesn't give me the tooltip thing like it always does. You can highlight a track and da-da-da-da-da and see it as long as the focus is on or off. Yeah, I know, game. But thankfully, this did not do that this time. Oops, that is not the weapon I meant to use. That goose! Grab that goose meat. That goose is cooked. Oh my. Grab the bull by its horns. Whoosh. I'm streaming in a stream. Get dunked on. No, 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 you're not going anywhere, my friend. Anyone else feel like running? Whoa there! Toro, Torin. Cow people, moo. Oh. Beautiful. Massive kill streak. MLG. Enemy Moab incoming, just kidding. And slide. Catch me outside. How about that? Judging from the position of his corpse, I'd say it died at about 5:30 p.m. Hit directly in the flank from a sharp-ass arrow launch. Oh! I see that flash. I know what that flash means. Well, howdy there, partner. Seeing a lot of girls with mechanical bulls in this episode, I guess. Just not in the way anybody would anticipate it. How's that for clickbait? Girl goes wild with mechanical bulls. Sees Horizon Zero Dawn gameplay. I can't think of a more fitting euphemism. But still in a literal sense. I don't even know why I'm fighting these. I don't need to. I don't benefit anything from it. My inventory is basically full. Maybe I'm just channeling out my inner rage because I have daddy issues. Or something of that nature. I don't know. I gotta have some edgy backstory or nobody's gonna want to watch me. Gotta be brooding, edgy, and fashionably emo. I guess he's doing what my Samsung is right now because he's starting. Man, I gotta stop with these things, folks. Okay, there we go. I think that's the last of them. But I wouldn't be surprised if I saw another one run at me, because I can still hear the dramatic music interlude play, so... I'll grab some medicinal plants while I'm around here. I'm surprised that despite the upgrades I have, there's not one that allows me to get more health added to my pouch, because 14% is not a lot. Because first of all, that hardly fills up that little green bar up there, and second of all, that's all that does. That's roughly about 50 health points out of 14%. So I don't know if that's saying it's proportionate to my health bar, in that it would heal me. No, well, it couldn't be because I don't feel like 14% of my health is... I don't know. I'm not getting into math. This is supposed to be fun. The moment you add math is the moment it stops being fun. So I'm gonna hold my tongue on that one and sell off some of my resources, because otherwise they would just get thrown away. Now, I keep some of these because some of them say something like, yeah, trading with merchants and selling for metal shards. More often than not, they're sold for metal shards, but I can tell you right now, I've seen a couple of merchants that ask these as an additional trading requirement, and because of that, I'm going to be considerate when trading them in. That is why I hold on to them so much. Now, it's unfortunate that it has to be such a low stack capacity, because as you can see, even though it's only an uncommon component, it stacks at 5. That's not very big. And these stack at 50, 50, 25, and I don't understand how something so common has such a small stack size. But it does. I don't want to throw it away and be wasteful, but I also don't want to have my thing be full, so I guess it's sort of a vicious cycle. Fortunately, I have some things here that only say they're good for selling with metal shards. Now, that is something I'd like to give a lot of credit to Gorilla and Sony for doing with this game, because the ability to see what it's used for and where it drops off of is incredibly useful. You ever have an RPG or any video game for that matter where you're looking through your materials and your inventory and you see an item and you're like, oh geez, what do I do with this? Do I use this as a suppository? Do I use this as a blunt device? Do I use this for a quest item? And you're like, well, hell if I know. But now, that's not even a problem, because somebody was like, hey, how about we not do that? Because they have a heart. And I thank them for it. Alright, so I have a lot of stuff now, and I do like how you can get a free sample box off everybody. I wonder if he sells any sort of special armor. Yeah, as you can see here, he wants Strider Heart for that piece of armor, so that's just one example. This is... Yeah, this is what I currently have on my character. This offers 15 points of elemental resistance against all 4 kinds of damage. It's too bad I don't have 6 more... Oh wait, no, that's the one I have. This one I need a Shellwalker Heart, which is really unfortunate, because I think I had one yesterday, and then I killed the crab thing that dropped it, but then I died, and then... It was dumb. So I didn't get to keep my items. It's kind of funny to think that I already have an item that's equivalent but better than the one that came with my digital deluxe edition. But I guess that's not really much of a problem to complain about. But I guess I'm not unknown for complaining about things that are necessary to complain about. I don't know. I'm still supposed to find a missing patrol, aren't I? So I'm supposed to be following these tracks, which I can hardly even see anymore. I don't know what it wants. I think, actually no, I think this is where I'm supposed to search.
Good. I can use this.
So... I don't know why the music is still playing. I feel like... Why did the track stop here? Wait. Oh, that is a dead body. Dead piece.
Someone nearly lost his head here, then ran off.
Or maybe he didn't have a head to begin with, and the helmet was just somehow attached to his armor, but then was removed? You're not exactly a detective, Aloy. Horizon Zero Dawn 2, Detective Aloy. Confirmed. Wow. In all seriousness, ugh, I can't say that. Look how beautiful that is. I don't mean to interrupt the stream here, other than to show off a cool feature, but I do feel like it's worth shouting out that this game is one of those few games that has something called the photo mode. I mean, look at that. Look at that. Look at how many angles I can take at this. I'm just gonna do a simple one, like... I gotta have a little bit... I can't have too much negative space right there, but I don't want too much positive. There we go. Look at that. Picture perfect. That'd make a cool thumbnail, too. Tech man. And... Oh, I just hiccuped for real. Tell your friends. Seriously, I only got like one person watching me right now. Gobble gobble. Gobble gobble. Quote the turkey, nevermore. Brew him into a potion. Alright, let's get back on the road. PETA got nothing on me. Alright. I like that track, and we'll make our way down the road here. And I can't help myself.
I'll find a use for you.
Yes, I will. Probably sooner than I would prefer. One fish, two fish, red fish, dead fish.
Blood everywhere.
What, did he drown after getting stabbed?
Into the water here. But maybe he made it to that island.
Well, that's some wishful thinking. Well, go figure, it's a machine site.
I wonder if my focus can pick anything up.
Well, let's find out. I don't want to fight a snap mob. This never ends well for me. See you later, alligator. You could mind my personal space there, snap mob. I really appreciate that. Thank you. I think I can override it. If I can get just one of them overridden, then that would give me a serious edge to this combat. But with my luck, that's almost assured to not happen. I guess this one's by himself at this point. The other two went back to the water. I can probably take him on by himself. What's really interesting about the design of these robots is that one of the biggest reasons I got this game was because I've always been very enthusiastic about designing machinery and components. And a lot of these actually look like the sort of thing I design in my free time. So I was like, oh wow, I get to see that stuff come to life. And I don't know, I guess there's a certain allure to that. I would love to be able to someday do this sort of thing with my artwork, but I consider myself mediocre at best. I'm not really good at anything. Other than being bad at everything. Oh, so much for trying to get a critical hit off of that. Oh, ow, ow. Oh, he's frozen. This clock is on fire. Oh, that song's terrible. Nope. It might have been funny if he got the rock lodged in his mouth. Oh, ow. Oh, geez, that did a lot. That's the only thing that's gonna keep me alive. Jeez. Let me see if I can't brew some potions here. Oh man, I don't have that much fatty meat. I can't make McDonald's cheeseburgers, that's for sure. Lordy, if they ain't good though. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Product placement.
Now let's get on with it.
I've got a good amount of distance on him. This isn't going to be a red mall 2.0. It's a beautiful day outside. Birds are singing. Flowers are blooming. On days like this, crocs like you should be burning in hell. And there he goes, ladies and gentlemen. 2 down, 1 to go. It's kind of funny to think that a robot is swimming in water, and in addition to that is being shot at by fire arrows and is largely unfazed by either of those 2 elemental factors. Because logic. And he just exploded. Sort of. Okay. So there, he's dead. Now it looks like, he's actually... Oh. Oh, cool. Oh, it was just an animal intelligence. Cool. I was hoping it would be like fish skin. So I can make bags out of fish skin. I would love to shake the hand of anyone who would actually have the audacity and the patience to make a bag out of the scales of a dead fish. That'd be a smelly bag. Now, out of context, what I just said would have been completely inappropriate, but rest assured,
maybe my focus can.
I am very, very literal in my choice of words in this case. Smelly sack. There we go. If you're not giggling at that, then I'm not really sure what you've been doing this whole time. The only thing that bothers me is that I actually have no idea how long I've been streaming. I have an interface that allows me to see comments as people post them and show my stream time, but I feel like it cuts off just a little bit too much than I'd like off of the actual gameplay screen. So at the moment, I have no idea how long I've been streaming. I'd probably guess 56 minutes, just a shot in the dark, but I have a weird sense of timing. It's either spot on or it's way off. Oh, who am I kidding? I need to kill these fish. I am dying for meat. Almost got like all my bag upgrades and such done. Sooner the better for that. I challenge any fisherman or marksman to be able to do this in real life. Because I know I couldn't. On either end. And I'm not swimming. I don't need it. I don't need it. I need it! Chicken nuggets be crispy like you've never seen. What would you do for a fish bar? Do you mind doing the fish stick? It's a delicate state of mind.
Anything my focus could reveal.
Insert other hint here. I don't know what it is I'm to be looking for, but it's very, very distracting to me when I keep seeing salmon. Oh, hey, there's a thing. Riker building. Hello, our records show that you've been researching safe, comfortable, affordable apartments in the Salt Lake City area. Oh my god, is this actually... I wondered where this game was supposed to take place on geographically. I mean, I know it's not... Whatever. In the Salt Lake City area. I actually don't even know where Salt Lake City is. You should consider the Riker building. Take a moment to review some of the features we offer our tenants. It's really interesting when they go in depth to put in all this It's not so much lore as it is a glimpse at what the past would have been like, as if it had been normal life anyways. Kind of hinting to the characters in the game how different life would have been. They probably can't even tell you what sort of device this is anyways. I don't even know what that is. If that's really what phones are going to look like in the future, then I'm actually a little bit afraid. I mean, it looks like a reclining chair or some sort of beach rester thing. You know what I'm talking about. Those flimsy metal, plastic... I'm horrible at... Anyways, I will consider the Riker building. We got a totally automated facility monitored by a bleeding edge? Heard of cutting edge? Robotic security team. Always comfy biometric climate control. Auto adjust? Some of this seems weird. Auto adjust the temperature of every room. There's actually one I was reading earlier that talked about memes. That one was really funny. It even used the word memes. Yeah. Complimentary Pharaoh runner upon signing a lease. Let the runner grab groceries and collect packages while you enjoy the luxury of Riker lifestyle. Kick ass. Why can't I have a robotic slave that a butler that goes to the grocery store so I can sit on my ass and do whatever I want? And then finally, our HoloSite features a free, fully immersive tour of the facilities, including a customizable mock-up of your future Riker apartment. Visit us today and start living. I wish. Unfortunately, it's highly unlikely that's going to help me do anything as far as looking for my person, as he could be anywhere. I hear something, but I don't like what I hear. I don't think it's the Watcher. It sounds like more low and growly. Okay, there's a track. Oh, I was gonna say, if it just led me into the water, then that's not very helpful. Oh my.
I'll shake it out later.
I don't know about that.
By the sun, I'm never really done. I brought down all the beasts, but I missed.
Really, Aloy? That's singing? I thought that was more like deranged ranting, but okay.
Every curl, but I never won the girl. By the sun.
Imagine if those two words would have been reversed.
Never really done.
I'm not gonna say which two, but if you're thinking what I'm thinking, then you're having yourself a giggle, mate. Okay, seriously, I honestly don't know where the tractor's trying to lead me. So he walked up this ledge. Oh my god. Oh no, Mr. Krabs.
Damn.
Oh, damn is right. I don't want to fight anything. I'm trying to do my quest here. You for the useless objective marker. Okay, so yeah, he walked around this stupid cliff. Face me. I don't have time for this. I'm streaming here, mate. Do you want to have a bad chem? Whatever. I'm so done with you. How did that... Some weapons have an extremely biased hit detection. I swear. There, see, because that hit him in the eye. I tried. That's all I have to say. Plus, I think their eye is their only weak point. I feel like there should be another one, but it just seems like that's the only one that's really easy. Well, it depends on which weapon you're using to go for. Okay, so yeah, it looks like he walked in the water, but... Okay, now I'm really confused, because I felt like it was pointing me one direction, not the band. But now it's pointing me... Oh my god. Do you mind? I'm questing here. And he brought his buddy. I reposted in the wrong neighborhood. There we go. Okay, now if there will not be any more interruptions, then I will be on... Oh, who am I kidding? There's gonna be nothing but interruptions. Okay. My resource pouch is already full again. That's pleasant. I guess I'll drop my roots. Because I don't really need those corruption potions very frequently. Yeah, but this is where it gets weird. Look at how edgy and jagged and weird this line is. So he walked around the cliff. And then what? Because it's like going up and down. No wonder I fell off so many times. Oh, there he is.
Never really done.
What the hell is he doing? She's looking at him like, hey.
I wasn't expecting to be found, especially not by Nora.
I wasn't expecting to find a half-clad Karjan soldier singing like a drunk.
Oh, Mom, get the camera!
Behavior. I thought I was dead.
Come on. Your commander asked me to bring you back to Daytower.
I refused to be led back to my outpost by Nora.
Jeez, so much for humility.
Fine. Go by yourself.
You tell him, Aloy. God, I love her character and her stand-up
I got in a tussle with
assertiveness.
Snapmaw.
She doesn't even come across as an SJW.
The thief is still in the water.
That explains the bow I found on its carcass.
You defeated it? Alone?
Imagine that. Do you want the bow or not?
Thank you. I didn't want to die in foreign lands like my men. May the sun light their passing.
Yeah, errand. When you tell people you're gonna go run some errands, I'm sure that's the first thing that comes to mind is going to save a, quote, half-naked man stumbling around like a drunkard, I believe it was. Huh. Well, glad to know my work was appreciated. Using that term very loosely. Trying to see how long this stream has been, but... Oh, it's only been about... Okay, Well, alright then. Alright. Alright. I'll spend the last few moments I have here gathering stuff, I guess.
Might need that.
Really? Because I don't think I will. Maybe I'll stop by a merchant real quick. Wow, I think... Yeah, I got like all the map revealed now. Not to say that I've been in all these areas. I've mostly just been up and down these spots. And I've definitely been all around there. I thought I cleared that bandit camp, but maybe I didn't. Or maybe that's not even what that is, for all I know. It'd be nice to be able to have every one of these checkpoints unlocked. Now, I have a really, really interesting spot that I found a few days ago that I never quite finished. It's a bunker. No, that's not it, but it has that same icon. And at the bottom of it, there's this crazy-ass armor that doesn't look like anything tribal or any sort of armor you'd see anywhere else in the game. It's most likely a unique piece of armor, because I've not seen anything like it anywhere but or since the ones in these ruins things. But I am dying to figure out how to get them. I have the quest, I know what the objective is, but I don't know where to get power cells or whatever it is, and I'm trying to see where it is. The game is really new. I don't really want to spoil any of it for myself, so I kind of am stubborn and refuse to look it up. Oh, I think I passed it. Yeah, there's the bunker. Yeah, in there, I found that, and you go down there, and there's like an ancient bunker with a suit of almost, yeah, basically power armor, and I cannot for the life of me figure out where to get those power cells. Let me see if I can't find the quest. Yeah, ancient armory, restore power to the bunker door. That's all it's gonna say, But I know there's more to it than that. Just for the sake of intrigue, I'm gonna go ahead and visit that spot. So I went ahead and set my objective to it, I thought. And of course, like an idiot, I've gone and lost it again. There we go, okay. So I'll go ahead and fast travel that campfire. I'm running low on my packs, but that's okay. I'm sure I can craft some more. I must have spent an hour running around down there trying to figure out what to do. Because this armor is like the end-all be-all of armor from everything I've seen so far. I would love to get my hands and arms and feet and legs and chest and head on this and in this armor, but for the life of me, I cannot figure it out. I don't know if a power cell or whatever it is some sort of component or if it's a resource, but I don't ever recall encountering one, so I don't honestly know what to do. While I'm here, I'm gonna sell off some of this because I have way too much stuff. And I know I'm just gonna get more, so I might as well sell most of it. Even the dragging on that seems to take forever. Look at that, look at how long that stupid slider takes. I'm gonna have more shards than I even know what to do with. The trading system is nice, but it seems like there's hardly anything I ever need to buy. Seems like I used most of my shards on making my pouch upgrades. It's currency and yet also a crafting material. I'm not a big fan of the trading system in this game. It's interesting, I like the take of it, but it doesn't function well when your backpack slots have tiny stacks and there's so many different kinds of components with so many different purposes, and when anything that the people sell is something you can basically find or craft or receive as some sort of reward, it just seems a little unnecessary at times. But for all I know, that's just nitpicking, and there's probably going to be a time where I'm happy I have all this stuff and happy that I have all these shards, so consider it not a complaint but rather a concern, maybe? I don't know. Excuse me, I don't mean to complain. I love this game and I love everything about it. I just don't know why Okay, you know what? Forget everything I just said. Let's just say I have no idea why I have so many shards and I wish I knew what to do with them. So that's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna say. Alright, so I'm gonna craft some ammunition here. That'll clear up some more space. It's always nice to see full ammo in my pouches. I wonder if I can afford to make any more of the carry capacity upgrades. Now, last time I checked, I think I only need the weapons satchel and the tear blaster. Which I can't make that because I don't have raccoon bones. It seems like a very specific crafting material. And I don't know why I'd need 35 weapon slots, considering I really only use the 4. And I don't think you can loot weapons. Even if you can, I've never seen one. And that's not counting the heavy weapons that drop off stronger enemies, because you can't keep them anyways. Yeah, so no more upgrades available, no more upgrades available. Yeah, so the Tear Blaster is the only one I still need, and I need raccoon bones for that. That is very specific, though. So the next time you wonder what ammunition boxes and quivers are made out of, you can say, maybe raccoon bones. It's kind of savage, too. Personally, I don't even understand how that would work. If it's only one of them, then what? Does she, like, wrap it around it and just use the fabrics to bind to that and then just slide it in between the two? I don't even understand how that would work. If I could draw a picture, I would, but otherwise I have no idea. Okay, so basically, this is a hole. I think I jumped down and died the first time. that seems like something I would do. I know you can rappel down this, or drop to ledge or whatever, but it is so specific about where it wants me to drop down. I know I didn't jump down these rocks the first time. Alright, so originally when I came down here, there was actually a metal flower, so that's all I thought it was going to end up being. And I was just like, oh hey, metal flower! Which are collectibles that you can get, and I believe there's an achievement for them. But then I was like, oh wait, there's more. Call now and receive 16 bonus lemon sniffing machines. That's right, call now and receive 16 bonus lemon sniffing machines. Filling me his rest his soul. Yep, there it is. There it is. Look at that armor though. Ultra Weave Armor, Experimental Personal Armor, Nanofiber Construction with Inlaid Microprojector Network. I don't know what any of that means, but it's sexy as hell, and I want it on my body. So, I know it has something to do with this door right here, but as you can see, obviously it's locked. There's two of these little machines right here that have overrides available, but not active for them. Interface unavailable. Interface unavailable. When I first came across this machine, she made a comment about how this is the device that the old ones would use to tell time, which almost makes me wonder if some of this might have something to do with like a time circuit, because it'll tell me to gather the power cells when I'm down here, but anywhere else it won't even display the objective. So it's more than likely that the objects I'm looking for are down here, but I have no idea how to figure them out. I'm not going to spend too much time on this. Yeah, indicate time. Data shows required settings for nearby hollow locks, which, yeah, really seems like it's saying the game has to be at a certain time in order for some of these locks to become available or open, because I can't interact with any of them. Yeah, interface not available. And yeah, I've tried hitting them, see? Doesn't work. And you'd think that there would actually be something on the other side of this? Wait, was that where I came in? Oh, it was. I was gonna say, there's no way I missed that. On the other side of this, there's nothing but a dead-end wall with a tiny little gap right here. I know if you look really carefully into that, you can see that there's a door of some sort there, but it looks to be completely caved off. Now, I can't jump up here. I can't get around that. I can't smash the glass, which logically seems like something you could do, but again, logic is a non-existent idea in this game with things like this. So it's sort of frustrating when you're waving something like that in front of me and... Did I share a voice? 81. Okay, so there's numbers flashing on top of the doorway. 25, 2S, 0S, 9, 4, 1 plus... Yeah, what does this mean? Data shows required settings for nearby hollow locks. 1200, 1500, 1800, 2100, 0. So does this have anything to do with the overworld time or not? Because if I knew that, that would greatly help. Seal integrity maintained. So that's a hollow lock. I know that there were other hollow locks over here, and these are hollow locks as well. 1200, 1500, 1800, 2100. What does that mean? It's strange. These have cobwebs on them. Additionally, I hear music that plays during combat, but I don't see anything that door doesn't even open. Look up and nothing's there. I could literally hear something trying to attack me, and yet it's not clear where that would be. I'm not going to spend a ton of time down here. If I don't figure this out, I'm going to end the stream, because this is probably extremely boring. I'm trying to look at the hints because I overanalyze and pay attention to detail to everything. But there is nothing here that really gives me any sort of ideas. I know I see these little markers almost. Wait, what is that? Okay, that's new. I don't think it's significant. Interesting. But not necessarily useful. Clearly they were testing on somebody and they ended up hurting somebody more than they intended. And of course, I can choose to read more about that, but yeah, nothing is immediately obvious to me about what I'm supposed to do. I am honestly stumped, but I know I'm gonna feel like an idiot the moment I figure out how to open this door. So, that almost looks like an arrow pointing to the ground. It's got that weird glitch glowing for it, but there doesn't appear to be anything there. Oops, I meant to crouch. Unless I'm supposed to shoot something, which seems really unlikely. Yeah, no, didn't think so. Oh, for a second there I thought two of those were... Yeah, it says override unavailable, so what do I do with this? Oh, man, this is very confusing and taunting. I keep hearing talking. I know I hear talking. I hear voices in here. I'm not crazy, I'm just attentive. There's power cables, but yeah, platinum conductors, that seems real cost effective. I've tried going back in that cave, but that yielded no result. I don't know if... Now I gotta think what other surroundings would possibly be useful for me. There looks like there's other numbers on that door. In fact, it actually looks like that door is open. That's weird. The one over here is open, or what? It's too bad I can't do anything about these rocks. If I could get around that area, that would be wonderful, but I don't think I can. At least if I could, then I should keep trying, because this would be long before they'd patch something like that. This game's too new. Okay, so... can't do anything with the glass. The entrance isn't going to lead me anywhere. There's nothing I can interact with. Is this something I'm going to have to wait and let time pass on? But it says I need 2 power cells, so do I need those to put in there? What is a power cell? I vaguely recall there was a main quest that said something about a power cell being used to power a machine at a distance as a weapon, but there was nothing of collectible value in that. Yeah, no, that cobweb is basically a solid material. Of course it is anyways, but... oh my, I really don't know what to do. I am so confused. What do these mean? Required settings for a nearby hollow box. I know you have something to do with this, you dastardly machine. What is this? Nothing important. I'm about 5 minutes away from giving up. I swear to God, this is gonna be the same thing I did the last time I came in here. Just nothing to do, nothing to see. Maybe if I'm really lucky, I can just sort of clip through there, but it's more likely I would get stuck than it is to actually go through there. There's just so much environment detail. I just feel like I'm missing something that's extremely obvious. Yeah, maybe if I'm really super lucky, I can clip through that. There's no way this is gonna work, but I'm gonna try something. Yeah, no, that didn't work. Yeah, that's not happening. Oh, why must you wave this armor in my face? There's another thingy. General, you wanted fast, cheap, and good, and that's what we're going to deliver by using a flexible nanofiber weave instead of plating and enhancing protection with a 400 EV hard light microprojector. We've reduced our testing cycle from weeks to days. I'm confident we can get the suit up by next month with enough production to cover dozens of elite units at least. Better yet, it will be half the weight, half the cost, and offer twice the mobility. All we need is the balance of our funding, a few more techs, and another experienced test subject. Yeah, experienced test subject. That's sort of oxymoron. I know resources are stretched at the breaking point, but any more delays will jeopardize the schedule, so please advise as soon as possible. May God be with you and Jane in these dark times. Semper Fi, Major Garrow. Sounds like they had as much trouble making the damn thing as it was to unlock this stupid room. Yeah, I know that's a supply crate, because it has a rare item in it. Of course, you have the armor. Another supply crate. That door is open, though. That door is open. Up, down. I am so determined to figure out what's beyond that door, other than that armor, of course. Can I do something, like go around to the other door? I have no idea. I can honestly say that I've tried just about everything at the moment and have exhausted every available resource, and I can't even figure out how to open a stupid door. This is what it's like to be me. Well, who am I kidding? I don't think I'm gonna get this open anytime soon. But I'm sure it was amusing to try to watch. If not, I'm sincerely sorry for that. But rest assured, I will find a way to get that armor. I'm very persistent, and I would really like to believe that it has something to do with something over here, but... My god. Everything about that seems really cryptic. But like I said, I'm sure it'll become extremely obvious and painfully obvious at that by the time I have it figured out. I mean, granted, that time might never come, but... tried so hard, got so far, and in the end, it might actually matter. But I'm gonna climb back up from this deep, dark abyss and of the despair of not being able to get that kick-ass armor and go find myself a campfire, because this stream has been unnecessarily long, just like the previous one. Although I do appreciate the watching on this. I'll try to put out these daily, and again, if there's any games you would like to see me do, feel free to go ahead and request them in the comments. Share with your friends, drop a like, any feedback is greatly appreciated. And as always, thank you for watching Triskele Gaming Hub. I am VTRage. And I express my gratitude for you for watching me play and ramble on like a madman. Hope you all have a good one, and I hope to see you in the next video. Good night.